Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fix It Tony. Today is going to be more of a fun episode, a little craft you can do with your kids. We previously made a homemade blowgun using PVC pipe, an adapter, some electrical tape, camouflaged duct tape, and I got this laser site off of Amazon, and well, you know, it's a lot of fun, but the problem is you got to make the darts. So the YouTube video where this came from did provide instructions on how to make darts out of Post-it notes and a party hat. But instead we don't have a party hat right now. So the problem we're going to have is we need to make the dart material. So what we have instead is, my little junior got for a gift a cotton candy maker. So this is the cones for the cotton candy maker. So the challenge is that it's not quite the same dimension as the pipe, of course, but it's also a little bit skinnier than the Post-it note version. And if I remember to put a link, I will. So what we got to do is we need to trim these cones down first. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to put it on the end, we're going to stick it in, and we're going to mark it with a pencil. So we're going to mark it with a pencil. So now I need a pair of scissors. Now, if I cut it right on the line, that is going to be tight, because remember that was on the outside of the edge. So if it's tight, it means you have to build up more air pressure in your lungs and in the pipe for the dart to fly out. But that extra built up pressure probably yields a better muzzle velocity, which is the velocity of the dart leaving the end of the barrel, because air is not escaping past the dart. So I'm going to cut right on the line. All right. Next up is it works with the open end, but it doesn't quite, pack the punch. So what we're going to do is I have a bunch of, I've got a little chest drawer of spare screws. So we're going to just, we can just pick any pan head screw. Let's pick this brass one. This is, of course, they're all going to be different weights. They're all different size heads. So it's going to cause each dart to fly differently. So it's going to be unique. So as you can tell, the paper isn't even all the way across. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make this going to cut the end off a little bit, make it more square, and then when I put the screw head in, it's a little bit more even all the way around, right? So now the next step is I need to get my hot glue gun, which I had turned on before, and kind of letting it get warmed up. And can't really go from this end because the glue is just going to get stuck to the end. It'll never get to the end. So I'm actually going to try to aim. Let's see if I could do this and have the camera still capture the essence of what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to just fill this up. Now it is liquid, and then put that in while the glue is still wet. and let it sit. Now I want it to sit upright so the glue can ooze back down and seal around the screw head. Welcome back. So we spent maybe 10 or 15 minutes trimming our cones and setting the hot glue into the tip, inserting the screw head, and then trying to let that sit. And then what we decided to do is flip it over, and we try to aim hot glue down the cone to try to kind of fill up here a little bit too. So it definitely has weight in the front. Now sometimes glue got stuck in the side there, so it's not too bad. It's definitely got weight. The challenge though is if you, where's that one screw? So if there was, if you turned it upside down too early, then the wet glue, the screws sort of slid out. And what we were doing is my assistant had a brilliant idea of taking the leftover cone. We trimmed off the base to make it even, and then after we wanted to sort of let the glue sit and rest. So he thought of, why don't we use this stand as this leftover cone as a stand, and that's kind of what we did. So we had all these drying, and after about 10-15 seconds, you can pull it out, still warm, and we are now ready to go. But what we're going to do is we're going to put some tape around the edge here on all the pieces to reinforce them, okay? And we'll also put some tape down here as well, so to try to keep this from unraveling. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to test the flight properties of these darts. I'm not sure if I showed you the taping process, but Scotch tape, and ran right under the screw head, and then I kind of twist it and let it go on an angle. All right, there, and then this one has to go once around, and then if it goes over top, then I just sort of bend it down, and that's done. What do I have? 12 more to go. See you in a bit. Hello there. We're going to experiment. So we have my assistant, and we're going to try to just try to hit the cardboard, see if we can get it to break through the cardboard. Got a blow. Maybe he's got a weak. Maybe the tape is thick. It's not coming out. Oh, it went. Okay. Let me try. Remember, the trick is so we had a problem in our testing. As I was concerned about earlier, when I wrapped these with tape to prevent the moisture from destroying them, it made them too thick. So my assistant just decided in the spur of the moment just to try to just cut this off without measuring. So we're gonna do the cut twice, measure once. So let's see here. That's pretty good. All right, so so we're gonna test this one and see what happens. Let's put it inside. Here, we're going to put it inside here. Let's show the viewers. Now we're going to test this. And we're going to push that in there. And then go ahead and, I don't know, shoot for, wait, we're going to be showing this to the internet. Hold on a minute. Let's find something safe to shoot at. How about the calendar on the fridge? So, assistant, how did that, what kind of resistance was there during the blowing? Was it good?
Yeah, there was like no resistance at all.
All right.
And it just flew out really smoothly.
Okay, so I think that's our task, is to trim all these. So this is our task now. Our task is to trim all these because we now need to accommodate. What happens? Okay, that was pretty weak. Come on, assistant. Hit the target. Nice. Nice. That's, now you're cooking with gas. So clearly, our little darts are leaving marks, right? And also breaking through cardboard. All right, next experiment. All right, so we're back. Next experiment is we're gonna try to break this glass. Does this thing have enough oomph to break a glass? It can certainly get stuck in cardboard, so we're gonna see how this works. Yes, it can break glass. Launch height. All right, here we are again. We're testing the new updates. My assistant is testing.